Good afternoon, everybody. This is Stan Shepherd coming to you. And this is a very special time for me because I just had a major health challenge. And I had a situation that God brought me back from. I had a heart challenge. But I'm here for a reason. And I'm blessed to be here. I wanted to talk to everybody today about something that's very, very important. And it has to do with earning a living in the recording industry. It is a very, very difficult business to get substantial money in if you're working a regular job in the industry. It's a very stressful job to have because you're always just as good as your last project that you're promoting or whatever you're doing, and it makes people uptight. It can destroy families, or it can build families. It could really develop a person in a good way or a bad way. It depends upon what they encounter in this business of music. Most people think the business of music is about music, and it's not. This business is about adapting to the bullshit that goes on around you on a daily basis in this industry. I have worked in this industry for 47 years, and I know all the players. I know where all the power lies. And a majority of these people who hold these powerful positions are people that I know and have dealt with for years. I know what they do, and I know how they do it. And I'm here to assist the young people who are trying to break into this industry from the artist side and from the side of the young, aggressive rap music owners that are trying to build their own company. What I wanted to do today is to kind of tailor this conversation to the West Coast artist, because I have a long history there, launching a lot of different artists and managing a lot of different artists that are household names in rap music, like DJ Quick, DJ Battlecat, Sugar Free, Glasses Malone, Cocaine, Mossberg. The list goes on. I've been blessed. So what I wanted to do in talking to the West Coast artists today is to try to offer some insight as to how you can possibly expand your artist base. And if you're a label owner and you're trying to develop your label, I can give you some pointers on what to do and what not to do to make your label effective. Now, speaking to the artists on the West Coast, my team of individuals is 12 promotions, consists of 12 promotion people across the globe, and they're at the highest level. So what I'm getting ready to tell you is information that has been accumulated by these people and myself with the connections that I also have outside of these people that can determine the possibilities of a hit record. Now, in speaking to the West Coast artists, I'm based in Chicago. Chicago is the hub of the country. New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago. Those are the three major cities that carry the most clout. Now, it just so happens that in Chicago, As of January 20th, 2026, there are no Los Angeles-based rap artists that are being played on a regular basis anywhere east of the Mississippi River. Did you hear me? There's not but one record from the West Coast that you hear in Chicago, and that's Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Other than that, you may hear a Snoop Dogg Drop It When It's Hot record from years ago, but not one new or developing artist from the West Coast. Do you know how incredible that is? The biggest artists in rap music have come from the West Coast, historically speaking. So, what is the problem? Why is this occurring? This is occurring because the West Coast artists are talking about local issues, and the rest of the country is not really interested in your local issues. So they switch the dial when they hear it. For example, in Chicago, at 92.3 in the WGCI, let me read you a typical day of radio programming that you will hear, okay? Tim's, Rihanna, Kehlani, G Herbo, Lil Baby, Mariah the Scientist, Chris Brown, Future, T Grizzly, Glorilla, Big Sean, Kanye, Real Boston Richie, Cardi B, Wale and Tiara Thomas, and Offset and Gunner, 21 Savage, Travis Scott, Tyler, Bia, Baby Jungle. Now, what's interesting about this? Not one West Coast artist is being played. Not one West Coast artist is being invited to the festivals, the big ones. Don't you, again, I'm speaking to the artists, I'm speaking to the producers. Please expand your lyrical offerings. If you're serious about trying to make some money in this business, then you must adapt. Or if you're just interested in recording yourself and putting it up on Instagram and rapping to yourself in the shower as you get ready to go wherever you're going, well, that's something different. Just do it for yourself. But if you're trying to make a living off of your music, then you've got to expand your lyrical horizons. You've got to make beats that sound, you got to have different sounding music, or it's going to fail. Do you know how many records are released per week in the United States? There's over 600 singles released each week in the United States. How are you going to break out? How are you, as a new artist, going to go to that next level? Well, you've got to have so many things working for you. You've got to have a team, a strong team. You got to have some banging ass music, and you got to have some money to push it. If any of those three things are lacking, then you ain't got shit. You ain't gonna be doing nothing but spinning your fucking wheels. I deal with the top people in this business, and I know what it takes to get a hit record right now. And it takes a collaborative effort of a lot of people on one project to get it done. No one person can do it anymore. It's physically impossible. You need a team. Now listen, I've said all I can say, and I'm going to close this off by saying, if you need a team that is effective, then call me. I can guide you. But don't call me if you haven't got any money, because I can't help you. Does that resonate? I hope it does. Don't call me for favors. I have none to give. This is a hard currency business. So please, get your money right. If you want to give me a call, give me a call. If you don't want to work with me, I can guide you. But you got to have a plan, and you got to have some money. Holler at me later. Do what you got to do.